Good morning, students. This is Junita Mukherjee once again in SS Public School, giving you the topic living things and non-living things. In this particular topic, we will have some discussions previously. We have our discussions previously regarding excretion. Living things grow, living things reproduce, and living things excrete. Now we will discuss about living things move. Okay, move means they move from one place to another, or they walk. That is what we call move. Ability to move is what we call move, or the locomotion, that is movement of animal from one place to another, is what we call locomotion. All animals can move from one place to another, as you know that. The plants and are fixed to the soil. They have some movement. They don't have. They show some movement. For example, when we touch the leaf, the Musana touch me not plant droops out. Okay, so they react to our senses. And living things needs no external force to move from one place to another. On the other hand, living things do not move on their own, and they require an external force to move itself. And living things respond to stimuli. Living things react and responds to various changes in their surrounding. Response to stimuli. This particular topic first is over. We know it very well, and now the next is living things response to stimuli. The living things react and respond to various changes in the surrounding, and they react to the stimulus by the organism by the response of stimuli. They had react to a hot object. All living things react to hot object. They close their eyes immediately, and when the light falls on the surface of the on their eyes itself, plants to response to the various stimuli. The stem of the plants bend towards the sunlight, such as response to the light. Light is called the phototropism. And the roots of the plants grow towards the earth. This growth of root towards the earth is called the geotropism. And living things have lifespan. Lifespan means they do have an age. To a particular age they grow, and after they grow up they die also. Okay, so they are in the period between the time of the birth and the death itself. That is what we call the lifespan itself. And the different organisms have different lifespans. The human beings is 60 to 80 years, and the bacteria, they have the short lifespan. Some life for thousands of years, and average lifespan of some organisms listed are below in the example. For bacteria 20 minutes, housefly 1 to 4 months, mouse 2 to 3 years, squirrel 8 to 9 years, dog 12 to 14 years, lobster 20 years, lion 20 to 25 years, horse 25 to 30 years, ostrich 45 to 50 years, human being 60 to 80, elephant 70 to 90, tortoise 120 to 150 years. Okay, living things do made up of cells. They are made up of cells. So next topic is made up of cells. Yes, they were made up of cells because whenever the cells combine, or they join each other, or they form to make new cells, they form some various parts of the bodies or the various organs. Cell is the smallest unit, as you know that, and there is a functional life unit of life itself. Amoeba and yeast are the examples of the organism which have only one cell. Okay, they are unicellular organisms. Cats, dogs have multicellular organisms. They have millions of cells combined to form their body. Different between living and non-living things. Characteristics living things and non-living things. Respiration, they respire. They do not respire. Non-living things. Reproduce, they reproduce, and they do not reproduce. Non-living things. Nutrition, they require food, they do not require food. Growth, they require food. Living things, and they do not show any growth. Movement, they move from one place to another. Living things. And non-living things, they do not move from one of their own. The response to stimuli for living things, and they do not respond to stimuli. Excretion, they excrete waste from the living things, and from the non-living things they do not excrete waste. Cellular, they are made up of cells. Cells, they are absent in them. Non-living things. Difference between plants and animals. Nutrition, plants are autotrophic and animals are heterotrophic in nature. That is, they make their own food, and animals, they do not make their own food. they depends on plants and animals. Okay, locomotion, plants do not move from one place to another and remains fixed to the soil. Animals can move from one place to another. Growth, plants can grow throughout their lives. Animals do not grow, and they grow to a certain age. Okay, reproduction, the plants reproduce through seeds, spores and other parts of the plants, and animals reproduce by laying eggs and give birth to their young ones. Excretion, plants expel and waste in the form of water and gases as excretions like gums. Animals gives out waste from the form of urine, sweat, carbon dioxide and feces. And then respiration, exchange of gases takes place through the stomata or the body surface. Exchange of gases takes place through the gills, fishes, lungs, spiracles, insects and body surfaces, earthworms. Okay, so these are the topics on which we have to move on, and I have given you how this particular thing is being done. So all the four topics have been covered up, and we have already learned the difference between the plants and animals too. So this particular topic, living things and non-living things, are being over, and I hope so this particular chapter is being understood by you. So after this topic or completion of this topic, we will do some exercise questions, and in between the chapters some exercises being left out, which we will do in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you, students.